Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about RGB LEDs. So an RGB LED stands for red, green, blue light emitting diode. And an LED is basically just an electrical component that emits light. You can find them pretty much on every electrical device you can think of. For example, if I look over here, you can see that there's an LED on the power supply for my laptop. Look over here. There's actually two LEDs on the printer. There's an orange one and there's a green one. And then if you look over here, this phone has two LEDs right there. And then over here, there's another LED on the monitor. And so if you look, you can find them all over the place. This is what another type that is common. So basically there's two pins, you ground one side and you apply a voltage on the other side, and depending on how high the voltage is, how bright the LED is going to be. So I have some special ones over here. This is called a LED strip because there's a bunch of LEDs all on a strip. Makes sense. So each one of these is a separate LED, and these are special LEDs. So the ones I showed you, they can only do one color, but these can actually do 3 different colors, and based on the combination of those 3 colors, you can get pretty much any color you'd want. And so for these, instead of having just 2 wires, you have 4. You have one for how blue you want the LED to be, how red you want it, how green, and then the black ones for the power. So if we go over to the code, let's take a look. So we're going to control the light strip with the microprocessor. So we're going to say that the red pin is going to be pin 5. So look in the processor. So you see how there's numbers along here for the different pins? So 5 is the red one, so that's going to be this one right here, which is connected to here, which is connected to this guy, which is going to the red line. So let's go ahead. We're going to plug in our board, and then we're going to upload the code. And what's going to happen is once we turn the power supply on, the light is going to turn red. And so also if you look on the code, as it focuses, you got to give it a value between 0 and 255. 255 is as red as it gets, and 0 is basically turned off. So the code's uploaded. Let's turn it on. Okay, and so we get a red light. If you look at the power supply, this tells you how many amps you're drawing, and that tells you the voltage. So if we increase this, it'll get brighter. If we decrease it, it'll get dimmer. So let's put it back up to about 11.5. Alright, so like I said, each one of these individual lights actually has 3 LEDs in it, a red one, a green one, and a blue one. So we have the red one turned all the way on, and the green and the blue one are turned off. Let's go ahead, we can change the color. So in our code we're going to turn off the red, and then let's turn on the blue, and then re-upload it. So the one bad thing is that the microprocessor takes a few seconds to upload. But once it's uploaded, it should immediately turn blue. Wait for it. Alright, there you go. We got blue. And now, you can do the same thing for green, but let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's, instead of making it just red, green, or blue, let's do a combination of red and green and see what that gets us. So now we're going to turn the red one and the green one on at the same time. And if you look at the amperage, so right now we just have the blue LED on, it's about 0.3 amps. Watch what happens when we have the red and the green one turned on. And wait for the code to upload. Okay, see how it doubled? That's because we have two LEDs on instead of just the one. We have the red and the green as opposed to just the blue one on. And we get kind of this yellowish orange color. So there's one last thing I want to show you. And I have this special function, so rather than just keeping the color constant, we can actually change the color in real time. And we got this special function called rainbow fade. And it's going to cycle through different colors on the LEDs. So we'll go ahead and upload this. And then once it's uploaded, you're going to actually see not only the color change, but you're going to see the current that it's drawing. The amperage is going to go up and down because you're going to be turning, you're going to be fading the color from purple to violet and from red to orange. So here we go. See how the current's going down? Now it's going back up. Now it's going back down. So what happens is it turns one of the colors up, and then it turns another color down, and then it turns another color up and another color down. That's why you're seeing the current going up and down. We'll do one more thing. So this number in here is how long in between changing the color, how long it takes, how many milliseconds. So let's change that from 20 to 2, and that's going to make this 10 times faster. And while it's uploading, we can take a look at the code. So basically, the first thing it does, it fades from blue to violet, and then from violet to blue. And to go from blue to violet, you basically turn red all the way up, and to go from violet to red, you turn blue, and you decrease blue. And to go from red to yellow, green 0, and then you increase green all the way up. So let's go ahead and take a look. See how it's much faster now? Alright, well that's the basics to red, green, blue color LEDs. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.